Before I left the house, I watched this video by Matt Walsh where he's responding to dating advice from TikTok, which is consistently awful. And he was right in most of what he said, but one of the things that he said leads me to believe that he does not know what the friend zone is, which is very important for young men to know. So let's watch the video real quick.
I think I could stomach maybe one more of these videos, so let's watch one more.
I gotta pull over for this. Guys, please, enough of this. The friend zone is so easy to avoid because what is important is what not to do, not what to do. In order to avoid the friend zone, you have to be aware of the things that get you friend zoned and not do those things, like asking her how her day was. Your entire day in life should be aligned with your purpose and what you are going after in life. If you are wasting your time texting a girl throughout the day to a point of where you can have a conversation of how her day's going, you're doing something wrong. Texting, snapping, phone call, FaceTime, any kind of constant communication throughout the day will get you friend zoned. Always being available, always doing her favors will get you friend zoned. Always saying yes to her will get you friend zoned.
But when you use my friend zone escape plan, the love story is just beginning.
Okay, this is why I tell you guys, check the resume, especially important for men. If you got a man who's on social media giving all kinds of advice about how to be a man, I want to know his resume. Like, what do you know about being a man? Have you ever even made meat at a barbecue? Are you married? Do you have kids? Like, I need to know all these things before I'm going to take advice from you.
All right, this first thing that Matt said is correct. Before you take advice from somebody, you should know that they know what they're talking about. So for example, you wouldn't want to take money advice from a broke person, nor would you want to take diet advice from a fat person. Likewise, you don't want to take relationship advice from a person who's never had a successful relationship. So Matt, here's my resume. I am a 46-year-old Christian dad of 10, and I've been married to the same woman for 18 years, and neither of us has ever been married to anybody else. So that's my resume. All right, let's watch the rest of the video.
About how to be a man. And I'm guessing in this case, he doesn't have a lot of experience with it because all the things he said you shouldn't do for a woman, those are all the things that if you're married and you don't do those things, you're not going to be married for very long, okay? If you're with a woman who will be turned off because you ask her how her day was, she'll be turned off because you're talking to her and showing interest, then that's just a good indication to leave and go find another woman. Just break up. Take my advice. And find a different man to take advice from, like me.
Okay, so this is where Matt clearly does not know what the friend zone is. The friend zone is not where you're doing nice things for a girl that you're already dating and she gets turned off by that. The friend zone is when you're doing nice things for a girl that you're not dating, that you want to date, and you think that doing nice things for her will get her to like you. And at some point she says something like, "Oh, you're such a nice friend. You're my best friend." Or, "You're just like a brother to me." That one hurts. Ask me how I know. So, what do you do to avoid the friend zone? It's really simple. Just ask her out. If you're interested in a girl, just ask her out. Don't wait. Ask her out. If she likes you, she'll say yes, and you can move forward with the relationship. If she doesn't like you, she'll say no, and you can move on to the next girl. It's that simple. You don't wait. You just ask her out. Now, you might say to yourself, well, but she might say no. Yeah, that's true. She might say no. But after asking a few girls out and being told no a few times, you get to figure out that it's not the end of the world. It's not that bad. It's not going to kill you. And of course, before all of this, you want to work on yourself and make yourself as attractive as you possibly can. But that's a much more complicated subject, requires much more time, so I'm not going to deal with that now. So hopefully that helps. Maybe Matt will see this. Who knows? Don't overcomplicate things. Just ask her out.